YouTube, unfortunately, pushing this S10 off to the side. Gonna grab the other S10 and do a 5-speed swap. Last time until it has a 5-speed in it. Alright, getting the swap started. Okay, the swap begins. First steps of every project. Take the freaking hood off. Okay, OG V8S10 is basically all tore down. Need to pull the drive shaft off, shifter linkage, and motor mounts. And she's basically ready to come back out of here. Alright, last thing before the motor is free. Motor mount. There it is. Where's the other one? Oh, shit. I should take off the hood. The last step of an engine pull, I guess. Alright, finally got the motor out. Since this morning, I was driving it probably like at 10 a.m. this morning. But motor and trans is out. Gonna swap the transmission, start putting it back in tomorrow. So, first day, not too bad. There's all the parts. Well, flywheel isn't the same as a flex plate, as in bolt pattern. The middle hole's too small and the bolts don't line up. Just got my package. There's a new flywheel. Hopefully it fits. Flywheel totally fits. So pumped about that. Okay, everything's fucking put together. I have to put the bolts in. Alright, motor and trans together. About to start ramming it back in the truck. Automatic cross member, the silver one. Manual cross member is the black one. Freaking automatic one's way lighter. Motor and transmission are all bolted down, all tightened up in place. Now I just have to put everything on. Basically the hardest thing I think is going to be clutch install, because this one had a mechanical clutch. Now I'm putting a hydraulic clutch on here. I'm doing the innards right now. Got the center console out. Oh, shifter's coming out. Got a big old hole again. Got the new shifter right there. Looks freaking awesome. Gotta remount the tack obviously, but the shifter's here. Running through the gears, so that's freaking cool. We're slapping the headers on. Got that side in. This side's getting bolted up. Look at all that fucking rust that accumulated. I'm just gonna give them a quick scuff job and then paint them black. They look way better like that, but I'm still gonna paint them just so they don't rust again. Looking pretty dang sweet to me. think I made a pretty good choice painting them. They look way better. The driver's side header was a lot harder to get in. I had to give it the rubber mallet a little bit. Carbs on, distributors in, steering shaft, headers. Dad's working on the dust cover because it was hitting the flywheel. Gotta take this little strip out. A lot of things are put together. Front assembly's on, need to put the belts on. Gotta mess with this master cylinder now. Gotta figure out how to put that in, and the clutch pedal. After that, basically donezo. Also, drive shaft's in and it fits like it was totally meant to be there. Precision whacking, dude. Making a freaking plate for this clutch master cylinder right here to go into the firewall. That. So he's fucking grinding up the old one to see if we could possibly still use the old one. We'll see. Haven't been recording much, but I can tell you what I've done. So I get the clutch master cylinder in. There's a plate that I made and bolted it to the firewall. This is the original plate that comes on it. It comes at like an angle. So the new one, tried to flatten it out, but the hole wasn't round anymore. So I just made a whole new plate. And there's basically a C-clip. You can take this plate off. So I got the slave cylinder on. It's on upside down. I just had to pull it off, bleed it off of the truck, and then reinstall it upside down. Clutch pedals installed, attached to the master cylinder. Pretty stiff, but works. This is the original clutch pedal out of this truck. It was a cable clutch, and that bar was too long basically, so I made this adapter to hook up the bar, and it had way too much pressure on it. And this clutch pedal was a little bit longer, so I just drilled a new hole, used that bolt right there. Need a new fuel filter and oil filter, and I'll slap some oil in it, throw the spark plug wires on, and try and start it. Got the oil filter and the fuel filter. Okay, everything is on the S10. Plug wires, plugs. Pretty dark. It's a little better. Alright. Power. About to turn the key, see what happens.
That caught on fire.
I'm gonna take this dust cover off. First I have to take off the starter, slave cylinder. Dust cover is off. Might modify it a little bit more and put it back on, but oh, and that's just oil I dumped all over that. I had to pull the oil filter off and it drained all over that thing. Okay, dust cover is now off. Oh. Gonna try to start it again. That sounds more like normal. I have to put exhaust on still. But 5-speed is in. There's a bunch of header paint getting cooked off. I put like 3 coats on it. I'm gonna try a gear real quick just to see if it moves. Alright, so that's it for this one. I'm going to continue finishing it up. We have the roadkill coming up on the 17th. It is currently the 8th. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.